So this is our third construction update, and I wanted to start out front here because a lot has happened out here. So we've got the porch on, the beams are all in. They've actually sided this whole front. There's windows in, there's trim. They still are waiting on windows to put in that dormer to side it, but the front essentially is mostly done. There's even a front door. We're gonna walk through that way today, which if I can figure out how to pull the block out of it so that it wasn't swinging in the breeze. There's no deck up here yet. I think we're gonna wait to do that until after we have painted the front, but I'm not really positive. So here's our front door. There'll be a light there and a light there. There's also gonna be some lights up here on the soffit, but like on the ends. And we did our walkthrough with the electrician, so all of that is going to start here soon, which is exciting. Let me see if I can pull this block out. There's like a, my fingers aren't big enough. Along with it has like a pokey thing on it, which kind of hurts, so. There, I almost got it. Okay. Oh. Okay. So you open the door. Then here is the front entry of the house. So I think I said this before, but just a reminder that there'll be like double barn doors hanging on either side here. So you walk into the house, and to the left will be our office. To the right is our formal dining room / conference area for the newspaper. We've had this mechanical chase wall here where they've started to put HVAC in, which is exciting. You can see plumbing. The plumbing's actually all done. It's been inspected and everything, so that's exciting. We've got this doorway in here now, plumbing in the kitchen. The sink is here and the dishwasher is there, so that's what all this plumbing is. Let's just walk this way so that I can... This, I believe, is just a vent for the plumbing. And then we've got all the plumbing ready in this bathroom. And plumbing for my washing machine and my sink. That will be out here in the laundry. We actually do have a couple of these doors just came in that they should be installing next week. So that will be nice to see go in. Our fireplace is actually here and installed. They've also done all of the venting. We chose to put, it's still like a fake fireplace chase, but we liked that look. So we chose to actually vent this all the way up through the roof instead of out the back. And that's because if you walk out our back, this is like a nice little porch. And this is where that vent would be if it vented out the back. And we just didn't want it in the way of trying to utilize this porch, which, by the way, is also up. There are temporary beams here because this will actually be a concrete porch, and so they can't put the real beams in until after they've poured the concrete, which is supposed to happen next week, but we'll see how that goes. Since the last time we've here, they've actually cut out all of the boards that were in the doorway, so I don't have to step over those, which is really nice. Walking through our master now. You can see HVAC has cut holes for vents. This one actually has to move to over here, so it's not in the way of furniture. They've, vent in here. We've got all the plumbing ready for the toilet over here. Shower. They've got all the plumbing done for the shower head and everything. Double vanity. My tub is actually in here. And the instructions said to mortar it in, so it's actually concreted in there. Let me see if I can lift this because it's really heavy. I usually have to use 2 hands. But give you a little peek. There's my tub in there. And that's all, the plumbing's all roughed in for that as well. And if we go upstairs, actually I'll show you a little bit from down here because it's probably easier to see. You can see that all these insulated tubes up here is actually the HVAC system, which is started for the upstairs, because they'll actually blow down over the windows, whereas down here they'll blow up. But they have most of the upstairs HVAC is actually completed. So I don't think there's, there's another tub that's been installed up here that I could show you as well. Otherwise, there's not much different up here. We decided to kind of dock this corner, so our banister will actually not have a corner here. It'll have 2 posts, you know, 1 post here and 1 post here. And I'll have a nice like docked corner so we don't have like a corner to run into when we're coming up here to do stuff. So if you walk into this bathroom, we've got all the plumbing ready for the wall-to-wall unit that goes in here. Again, the toilet's plumbed in, and our tub is in. It's been foamed in. We actually, this has been foamed in twice now. We decided, so if you can see this little short wall, the tub was actually supposed to go all the way back there. And when it's all the way back there, the shower head would have been about here, which, just for reference, I'm 5'5", and that's about my eye level. So, you know, about 5 foot tall is all that that shower head would be able to be. So with all this room that we have here, let me show you. There is, let's see, where's the mark? That mark is 15 inches from a finished wall. So we had them build this wall out another 10 inches, and we moved this tub out so that we could move this shower head up. It's almost at a normal 6 foot height now. This is mostly just the kid bathroom, so I think it's okay for it to be a little bit lower, and if they end up really tall, we'll address that when we get there. But for now, it's really close, and we decided on this nice curved edge tub. There's also a curved glass shower door that will go there. So really nice and clean, easy to clean. I personally don't like shower curtains. We have a glass shower door now, which I love, so we're gonna continue with that in this house. So this is HVAC, the heat coming up, and I'm pretty sure that these are the return vents here. Poor Kalena, they took up quite a bit of her closet. I mean, it'll still be a decent sized closet, but they did end up using quite a bit of it. And then we also have the HVAC in here. Pretty much done. We've got this venting. This is, excuse me. This is our radon unit that vents up there. And I think that's about everything new. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this room completed. So this is their playroom. I'm thinking like desks here, like sofa, toys, kind of space back here. Piano, if we can get it up the stairs, like music corner here. And I'd like to do like bookshelves on either side of this with like a nice window seat here. We'll see if that works out. And then let me see, there should still be light so we could see in the basement. So to get to the basement, we're looking at the front door. This is the office, and the basement stairs are next, right after the office, next to where you go up. So we're going down, and you can see all the plumbing. Oh, maybe you guys can't see. It's a little bit too dark down here now, but there's plumbing all up in this wall. And a nice access for the tub upstairs. We do have HVAC started down here. Our furnace is even in, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see that because of the light down here. Yeah, so this metallic looking thing that you can kind of see, that's our furnace. So, but they still have all these supplies here. Quite a bit to do, but it's nice to see some progress being made. We're getting really excited. It also makes us a little bit anxious because we're getting excited, but we've also started to notice a few things, like the screen on this window is actually torn, so they're gonna have to replace that. And this window here, or no, on the shop, maybe it's, I can't remember if it's this window or one of the ones on the shop over here, actually came in broken. So they'll have to replace that as well. But the shop's also coming along. It's all nicely roofed. We've got some siding going on there as well. They haven't done much on the back because they're waiting for the doors to get installed, but hopefully they will get to that pretty soon, since the doors should be here. Well, some of them are here, but the last one is supposed to be here next week. Let me just walk back here a little bit and give you guys a view. This is the back of the house. So double doors into like the living room, nook, kitchen area. This door takes you into the mudroom, and that takes you into our garage. And if you're looking here, like this is eating nook, living room, master. And then upstairs, these two windows are just for light in the living room because it's actually a double story. It's a great room, so very tall ceilings in there. That's Hermione's bedroom window right there. So yeah, and that's what I was talking about with that fireplace. So it looks like a real fireplace, but they'll just put that like very thin, it's actual brick, but they thin cut it. So it's like brick veneer almost, that they'll put on that so it looks like an actual chimney. And then I think that's pretty much it. We've decided like some of these plants need pulled out for future plans, and we've got this pile of dirt and this pile of dirt to kind of deal with. We're thinking we're just gonna like spread it out. We've got all of this and then all the way that way to the street. So we're thinking we'll just kind of spread it out. There's actually irrigation canals in here. So we're hoping to kind of fill those in so it's easier to mow and not twist your ankle while you're out doing things. I think that's about all there is to show you today. I hope you guys like these little updates, and let me know if you have any questions.